Inside a battle currently going on, obviously inside the British monarchy, regarding the King's health and what really is happening. Because obviously over here in the United Kingdom, people are very concerned. You know, there was a story in the paper the other day about people overreacting. The British monarchy, we feel, sort of belongs to us. You know, it's an extension of our family. And as I said to you before, I was a great fan of our wonderful late Queen Elizabeth. Not so much truly growing up, you know, you move away, don't you? You become a little bit sort of, well, you know, I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong, but what I mean by that is you're not necessarily as invested in them as you are when you get older. But for me, the turning point was her wonderful speech, as I said many times during the pandemic. It was moving, it was literally on point for everybody who was struggling, I felt, around the world at that point. That's what makes the monarchy work for so many people over here. You can imagine, though, the battle now going on, as I say, because Harry's dashed over here like some superhero, telling the world that he's here to save the day, when all the while, of course, he spent the last 4 years trashing the family that apparently now he desperately needed to see. It's a bit of a mismatch, isn't it, to say the least? But according to a very well-placed source, Harry had once again another ace up his sleeve, and as ever we have to say allegedly, and this time concerning his wife, Meghan Markle. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you today. Thank you so much. You all right? Thank you. Yes, nice to have your company too. And welcome one and all brand new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And I do put certain clips up from the channels that I work for every now and again. It's if you can get them. I have to say, I did a big channel the other day out in Saudi Arabia. It's funny to see your name written in Arabic, you know. Yes, I know, looks quite impressive in Arabic. You know what I mean? And I love it when they have the translators. It always reminds you of a scene out of Alibaba and the 40 Thieves or something. You know what a giggler I am. I'm trying desperately not to laugh, but you're thinking, oh, you know, very funny. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, this is kind of serious because according to a very well-placed source, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, when Harry did have that meeting, very short meeting with His Majesty the King here in London to offer, obviously, an update, sympathy, and just to say I'm here for you, which really, you know, he should be commended upon. It's something that his wife, Meghan Markle, simply cannot be bothered to do for her own father, as we pointed out. It shows her up rather dramatically, you know. Whatever you think of Harry, you know, and there's a lot of negatives, I agree, but he had made the effort. There could be other connotations attached, but who knows? But the pitiful point I've been told was this, that Harry basically apparently said, you know, Meghan would like a word and could be ready on the phone if you so wish. You can imagine the stillness in the room, can't you, you know? And I've been told that after a bit of a pause, that wouldn't be necessary. Now you can take that either way that you want. Now you can see it from Harry, a little bit hapless, wanting to involve his wife, wanting to make sure there's some kind of connection. But why on earth, in this very difficult time, would His Majesty the King wish to take a phone call from someone who's done nothing to help his cause along? You know, with books and docs and all that sort of stuff. Bad enough his son's in front of him. Why on earth would he want to make small talk with someone of that level? And as ever, we have to say allegedly. But the bottom line is this was from an impeccable source, and also when you think about it, you can see just how hapless Harry truly is in these sort of situations, because he believes clearly that these things can be simply swept under the carpet, moved on, and let's play happy families again. Apparently the King had a deadline, naturally, to get off to Sandringham via the royal helicopter, and that was swiftly put to bed. I wonder how that was presented back to the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex. I'd love to know your comments in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.